What's up everyone, Saintsfan back again with another gun running video, and today something happened that I thought would never happen. And we'll touch on that in a second. I'm sure you can tell from the title of this video basically what it's about. But before we hop into it, I want to quickly touch on the entire situation with single player mods and Take-Two and Rockstar and all that. If you're unaware, if you've been living under a rock, because I'm sure everyone watching this video has seen the news, but on Wednesday of last week, I believe it was, I don't know, sometime when I was at E3, Take-Two sent a cease and desist letter to the mod creators of the mod OpenIV, or the modding tool OpenIV. And what this mod did was, it was basically an essential mod for modding GTA single player, because it allowed you to replace files, it allowed you to easily install things, and you know, a lot of the big mods, you know, used it to make things easier. Now, I'm sure there'll be ways like around some of the stuff, but for all intents and purposes, at the moment, modding in GTA 5, modding single player in GTA 5 is almost over, is almost done. Like, it's almost going to be non-existent because the program, like the main program that people use, is getting shut down. And I think, you know, the part that like sort of made a lot of people upset is Rockstar's response, because Rockstar responded to the allegations, or to the letter, by saying that the reason they shut it down was to ensure like the security of GTA Online or something. But the thing is, OpenIV and like the creators of OpenIV went out of their way, it seemed, to make sure people couldn't use the mod in online. So the people who maybe did find a way to use some of the stuff in OpenIV and online, they sort of went around the system, so to speak. So it had nothing to do with the mod. It had nothing to do with the creators. And because of that, like if you go on Steam, if you go on the review page of the store on Steam, I think before all of this, it was like positive. That's what the reviews basically were. Now, I think it's as low as possible. Like, it's overwhelmingly negative. So there are a ton of people upset. There are a ton of people just pissed off about this entire situation. And I think they have a totally valid reason. I mean, this is going to totally ruin what I wanted to do. I know it was taking forever, but with my zombie series, now I can't really do that because the mod I used, OpenIV, is no longer there. I mean, I know there's ways to get around, like if you turn off your internet or something, I think you can get it to work. But we shouldn't have to do that. And what's unfortunate is that this is all because of shark cards. Like, they, instead of actually making a good anti-cheat system, instead of actually making dedicated servers, instead of actually doing something, you know, that they could do to ensure that GTA Online was not capable of being modded and hacked and whatever the hell is going on right now in online. And even for the past like about 2 years that it's been out for PC, you know, instead of doing things that would have solved or would have fixed these problems, they're like totally taking the easy route out. They're like, oh, we're just gonna blame all the modders. It's not our fault. But it's like, come on, you know. And that's sort of what is making me nervous about the future. Like Red Dead Redemption 2, if it even comes to PC. I mean, dude, honestly, at this point, I would be surprised if any Rockstar games ever come to PC. They're probably just like, it's not worth the hassle. It's not worth the headache to deal with all these people. But I guess to sort of wrap up my thoughts, because I don't want to touch too much on this since it is a few days old, and I'm sure everyone has already, you know, talked about the stuff I've talked about and already have given their opinions the same as mine. But it's just, it's unfortunate that this is what it's come to. That literally the only thing it seems Take-Two at least cares about, and I mean maybe even Rockstar. I don't know, because people. The funny thing, I like Rockstar. I just want to say that I like the games they make, and I really do hope that they sort of see this reaction. And they're like, okay, we got to change some stuff and change how we do things. People were like, yo, Rockstar are saints. They're not the ones doing this. It was Take-Two, but they're basically the same thing. Like if you think Rockstar had nothing to do with OpenIV, I'm sure Rockstar probably were the people who like, look, this is one of the mod menus, or this is one of the mods out there. If we take it down, maybe it'll help online. And I'm sure then they sent that information to Take-Two, and then Take-Two sent the letter. So I don't think I don't think Rockstar is, you know, totally in the clear in this situation. And like I said, it's just unfortunate because instead of focusing on making a good game and making stuff that works, all it is how can we get the most amount of shark card money. And I don't know, you guys can let me know in the comment section your thoughts, because I haven't made a video on this and I'm curious to see, because I know a lot of you guys play on console, so this doesn't really affect you, but just as a console player, you know, how do you sort of feel about this whole situation? You know, I know some people out there are like, maybe in GTA 6 we'll get mods on the consoles, because Bethesda is doing that with Skyrim and Fallout 4, so maybe GTA follows suit and they allow LSPDFR, some of the bigger mods, to be on console. But at this point, man, it's like they don't sell shark cards, so they're not going to do it. Anyway, the point of this video, the good news, because that was all the bad news. The good news, Take-Two actually did something good. They took down the Force Hacks menu, and this was, if you're unaware, the menu that like completely ruined GTA's online on PC. I mean, you can see from Fun number 2. Another news, Take-Two stopped Force Hacks, the menu behind the effed up situation on PC. Because what this mod allowed people to do was crash your game. You know, they could give you any amount of money. They could freeze your character. They could trap you in a cage. They could, you know, kill everyone in the lobby and blame you. They could blow up cars, people's personal vehicles in the lobby, and blame you, which would lead to a bad sport. Like, it would lead you, even though you didn't do anything, it would lead you to get into a bad sport lobby. They could attach objects to you. Like, it was basically one of the worst menus for griefing. And today, or earlier today, they actually put this on their website. You can see, after discussions with Take-Two, I like how they put it like that. I'm sure Take-Two was just like, no, here's a cease and desist letter. Take this down or we're suing. But they said, effective immediately, we are ceasing all maintenance, development, and distribution of the Force Hacks cheat menu services. They'll be donated all their proceeds to charity, and they apologize for any and all problems Force Hacks services caused the GTA community. So this is done, and this I think is good news, because I know a few modders that have told me a few other mod menus are shutting down because they're scared. Like, they don't want to get a cease and desist letter from Take-Two. And ultimately, I think a lot of these other menus will follow suit. A lot of them, since they probably don't want to get sued, they're going to take them down. Now, not every menu is going to get taken down. I'm sure there's still going to be some out there, but I feel like most of them will, and that's definitely a good thing for people on the PC. One thing that's crazy, though, this mod menu, if you were wondering, the Force Hacks, it was $260 a year to use it. So I mean, that's like insane. Paying that much money for a mod menu to mod in a game, that's crazy. But it's gone, and I'm thinking a lot of these other ones will sort of follow suit. And maybe this is actually the time when Rockstar and Take-Two go after these people that make these menus. You know, before it was just, oh, warning, and we'll just ban people who get money or who give out money. But that never stopped them. So maybe this is the final way to stop them, or to stop the majority of people making these menus and using them. So I think that's a good thing. Hopefully we'll see GTA Online clear up on PC, you know, relatively soon. I think we might have to wait till the next update, since the mod menu, I believe, could still work, but I think this is good. So let me know in the comments what you guys think. That is it with the video. Fashion Friday, even though it's Saturday, might be out later today, or might be out tomorrow. I don't know. There's still a ton of videos I'm trying to make for the gun running DLC, since I was not here when it did come out. But thank you all for watching. Please drop the video a like if you did enjoy. Subscribe for more awesome GTA content, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one.